I took my headphones off. Give me some content. So it is. Is it kind of late? People still up, but let me just say this title is not gonna do it. You know, it's not gonna give what needs to be gave, but I'm still gonna go ahead and do me. But I'm excited. I am excited. What kind of animal is that? Or if it even is an animal, who knows? But I'm excited. I'm excited. So, leading up to this video and taking it back to past videos, can't even tell you which video or videos I shared this with you, but I told you that I was going to be volunteering for things. If I'm going to do something, it has to be something that I want to do, something that is meaningful and purposeful to me. And baby, I'm about to get the ball game rolling. I'm about to put myself out there with volunteering my services with things that I am good at. And who knows, more opportunities. I'm claiming it. Opportunities, doors are going to open. I'm claiming it. Uh-huh. So today, today is October the 8th. I am going to, I'm going to tell y'all to stay tuned. Come on, little beetle, so I can kill you. Kill this one too. But October, today is October the 8th, and I have somewhere to be this evening for an event. So I'm going to be going to four rehearsals. Really, it's four rehearsals. And in November, the main event is going to be taking place. And I have committed to volunteer for 4 days. And how many hours is that with 4 days? Two, two, four, six, eight. 8 or more hours. I'm going to be doing something, and it's going to be something that it's not, oh, my smile, you see. I'm excited, and I just came on here to share the excitement with you, and having high hopes that my tribe, my following will be, excited for me, because I'm doing something that's just not for myself. I'm doing something to help other people. But then by me being my natural, real, raw, pure, and authentic self, I already know that I'm opening a door for great things. And I am excited, and it starts today. Yes. So I got to make sure that I smell good, for one, and I look good, for two, because yeah, that's going to play a major role for this volunteering type of situation. And I'm excited. I really am. I'm super duper excited. So I'm going to leave out some details. Thank God it was cloudy. But I'm going to leave out some details, and I want you to come back, stay in tuned for this evening. Like, it's going to be this evening where I start. I held off. Lord knows it was burning a hole up in me, but we're about to get out here and be the natural helper that I am. And this is just the first of many, because baby, when I tell you I'm going everywhere to volunteer, I'm going everywhere to volunteer. And then once I get my bag in order, hopefully you'll have something to do with that. Baby, we're gonna go outside the country to volunteer too. But that's gonna take some while, because girl, I got to get my passport back again. I got the details, information that I needed, because I used to have a passport, and I had to figure out like how they gonna work. Can I renew it being that I lost it? Like what's up? All I gotta do is have that money in order, and then I'm good to go. Yep, I'm getting my passport back. hmm Yep, because we got plans. He got plans. I just hope that I follow along with it, and I know that I'm doing something also right by being a service. I'm gonna be a good steward unto people, and this is gonna be a learning lesson, because whoa, yep, it's gonna be a learning lesson. I'm gonna be dealing with all different walks of life, especially today. is going to be something different. And I know that I should be all right. And then I'm going to be trained. They're going to tell me what to do and what not to do. And I'm going to make sure that I listen all ears. All ears. We're going to keep this closed for however long we keep it closed. If we feel as though we need to open it, we're going to open it. But I'm going to play my role because, baby, I am a volunteer, a willing volunteer. And I'm really excited about this. Yes. hmm I hope you are too because I'm going to get some behind the scenes content, honey. Very much so. I got to ask them first. And I'm still going to go ahead and report, honey. Just they shouldn't have no problem because this is all about exposure anyway. We're exposed. This is what I'm about to be doing today is about exposure, being seen, and it's doing it for a cause. It's a particular foundation, and hell, I love it. I think I just made this may go on my tithing list because I know what they said. I know I am that because the Lord did the Lord created you and I. So with that being said, is you're say I am blank blank blank. If the Lord made you, I am blank blank. Can't you tell I'm excited? But yeah, I got some responsibility to tend to at least. Let's see, because them days gonna fly by. Yeah, today is the starting day of rehearsal. Put that right. And we have four rehearsals into the main event. So that's cool. And then I got a little breaky break in between certain days. So doing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spread myself over if he said to do so. Cause I'm feeling really good in this season. Have you ever did any volunteer work? You don't have to answer, honey, but I'm asking you. Uh-huh. I'm trying to no. Me no. Try it out if you want to. If you want to. Not too many people want to, but there are some people who want to. But try it out because you never know what that may do. hmm You never know what opportunities can come about. But I was led to this one. Oh yeah, I was led to. I was like, huh? And don't nobody want to do it for real? It's only three of us. Okay. And I got experience. Okay, let me step in. The shoe fits and I'ma wear it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes. And I make sure I say my prayers before stepping in because, ain't nothing but good things gonna happen. hmm I'm excited. I'm excited because I got the confirmation literally. Am I gonna share that? Literally not too long ago. Literally. 12 something. It is 12 something, right? Yeah, early, about 12. Let me, what is it? 12:19. 12:19, I got the notification. Yes, you're on board. Because I didn't know that you can get denied volunteer places. You can get denied if you don't fit. If you, let's just say if you ain't got no resume, that paper to sit. Really, maybe not in your area where you at, but you can get denied for volunteering. I didn't get denied in this one. This is access denied success. So shit, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show out for the cause. And then, cause damn it, it fits me. God damn it, we gonna do the damn thing. And then later on today, I have some other. Well, really, I got about 20 that I said 20. About it's more, but we got good 20 that I really want to knock out before this year is over with. The year about to be over with. We got 3 months, honey, and it's gonna be flying by. And I'm gonna be pushing out some content for you. Shit, I still got some content to push out for you, but I ain't edited nothing. I've been chilling. I gave you a whole lot today, a whole lot of me today. So I said, let me take a break and still, do what I do. But what's over here? But yes, I am excited. I really am because I'm doing something that I'm going to have a love and liking for. I'm doing something that really ain't about me, but part of me gonna have, yeah, me fits the volunteering, and I'm excited to put my skills to use, and I'm doing it for free, and that's a good thing. I'm doing something good because a lot of people didn't want to do this, so I feel great to be a part of the three. I do, I really do. But then I gotta tackle these other ones. I gotta do some applications, filling out stuff. I just finished not too long before 12/19. I did a webinar for something, and I had to sit in there for a little while. I was getting very antsy, but I did learn some information that I need to know for future times coming. And honey, all I'm gonna tell you is if you want to do something, do it. If you are afraid to do it, that should be the very reason why you should do it. If you are doubting yourself doing it, that's the very reason why you need to do it if you're doubting yourself. Test the spirit. Hell, challenge yourself. It's going to be rewarding all across the board, no matter how you look at it. For one, you're challenging yourself. You're doing something that you was afraid to do. That's a beast and boss mode status to be able to step up to the plate and do something that you want to do that actually had you in bitch mode. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, that's a good. Mm. We got an asshole that came through the building. We got an asshole that came. We'll get to them later. Gonna block them from the channel since they're sending their projections over. But this is about to be my new job. Yes, doing something for the people and for him. And hey, I'm getting something up out of it too because I'm enjoying it. I'm I'm gonna be used. Somebody can use me, and I'm willing to be used. I want to be used. I want to help. Yes, you can use my thoughts, my mind. Let me not give them too much though, because they're like, damn, she's smart. And E is toot toot, and dumb too, and I choose to be. Willingly and unwillingly, knowingly and unknowingly. But yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I am excited, you guys. I'm gonna be doing. I have my first volunteer event that's happening today. And then I have to make sure. So I'm gonna have to pay for transportation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay for transportation because the location is kind of out there, and I'm going regardless. I'm gonna make it, and I gotta do this for 5 days, and it's either going to cost me something, either somebody's money for fare, or me walking on these feet. Cause hey, preparation season. I ain't messing with nobody because I didn't child. That's what I left out earlier today. I knew I was missing something. How the enemy trying to get me, baby. How many times am I gonna lose money with trying to get this bike? I did it twice in Miami. Yes, I didn't record both times, but one time I told, yep, I said $12, but it was $11.70 That was $12 to me. I lost it, but I got a bike because I didn't lie. They could see that I never took the bike off. Did it 2 times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, got back here. Hey, let's go make some money so we ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. Did the same damn shit. Still came across the wrong people to ask for help. And I was out back with your money by trying to get on that damn bike. Uh huh. Yeah, that's why I was so. worried about trying to go back home and get that damn check because I just been losing money while trying to make some money. And then let me not get back to it just in case if you didn't see it. The chargers to the phone. Oh, and I still, yeah, I gotta add some content to upload because we're a couple of days behind, but it'll be all right. But yeah, I don't know if I've given up 100% yet. I think the next go round, I'm gonna have to call the actual. Well, they're not gonna pick up the phone. They're gonna email me, and I need to talk to somebody. But I'm gonna have to talk to the people that is in charge of the whole biking thing, and I need them to talk and talk me through what I need to do after I make this payment. And I need you to be on the phone with me the whole time because I done lost too much money. Although I'm getting it back, I just gotta wait because this process different. But yeah, dumb shit. It's a good thing. At least I'm gonna get it back because I never took off. We didn't go nowhere. We couldn't even use our common sense to figure out how to get the bike off the thing. Did we lift it up? Did we just pull it out? Do we lift it up, move it to the left and right, and then pull it out? Something just don't be going right. But I'm gonna get it right though, because I really want to get on that bike to deliver, because I never delivered on a bike before. I always been in a car. So this is gonna be an experience on a bike, girl. It's gonna be a hike. I remember me driving a short distance from a Walmart to my folks' house. Girl, I fell the fuck in the house in the floor. I was dead tired. And I was really on the black and mild. So now there's some goodness from making smart decisions, smarter and wiser decisions. We're going to be freeing up the lungs. I already feel free. It don't take me long, especially if my mindset, thinking with this thing, and baby, we're gonna think about it, but we're not going back. Then I gotta think about even the little walks that I be doing out of breath and stuff. Like, child. Yeah, we can let the black amount go because I'm stepping into not only an older season. I'm getting older, but I'm still reverting backwards. I'm gonna keep this youthfulness intact. Oh, you got that, Skippy, and is. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna make sure we try to do as much as we can do in this season with our self care. However, I choose to do self care. We want to. Hmm, shit, I got. Speaking about money, I got to buy some more goddamn wipes so I can wipe my body. So yeah, Dollar Tree, I need to get a big thing of deodorant. We're not doing them little small travel things no more because it's really not resourceful. It did what it did though, but we gotta be smarter. Get a whole thing so it can last long, long while. Uh, lint roller. Is it really that important? I would like to say so because that's my presentation. I'm walking. That's the least I can do while being homeless. This lint roller. So I got to get wipes, lint roller. I think that's it. And thank you to the person who tapped my cash app. I almost forgot. Somebody tapped my cash app and they sent me $25. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna. That may. Hopefully, I ain't got to pay no bus fare. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to this location because I haven't looked it up yet. I know the address, but I did not look up yet to see how I'm gonna get there. I got plenty of time. I'm gonna do that probably when I get off of here. But I got a feeling that I might got to pay one trip fare of 225. I got a feeling, but hopefully that feeling is wrong, and then maybe I can come across a bus driver who really don't give a fuck. They're gonna get paid regardless. Hopefully they don't give a fuck. Let me slide back because I'm moving with a purpose. I'm moving on a mission. I am moving going to help others do what they trying to do, which is allow for their light to shine bright like a diamond. Uh-huh. Lights, camera, action, baby. I'm gonna be behind the scenes. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, honey. Yes. I know what I gotta do. I've been smiling all day and then brush my teeth all day. So Lord knows I can't wait until I get to where I'm going to within a few hours so I can brush my teeth because I'm gonna feel so much better. Teeth and tongue, because surprisingly it ain't that white. We still got some pinkness going on. And if I was smoking, oh, we would have had film of whiteness on that bad boy. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then I would love to give me some whitening strips, but I'm still gonna hold off all of that dollar. Then again, I might make that dollar holler. Because I am gonna be going in people's faces and smells. So I wanna make sure that I'm as right as possible, being that they gonna see me in the same goddamn outfit every single time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not buying nothing else. Because we already got a loaded sack. I got. And take that back. I will buy something else because I'm still contemplating on that dead on love. But I want to pull it out because if I pull it out, I'm gonna have a hard time putting it back in. You seen it anyway. But whoever knitted that jacket, they did a darn good job. I mean, the choice of fabric, wonderful, thick. Like I ain't feel no nothing coming through the cracks. Like Granny knits and quilts and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still something funky is going on. Something funky, and I gotta stay on guard. And I'm ready to get my day started already. That's how excited I am. I really am. I am ready to get my day started. I am ready to cleanse my face. Let me make sure I at least got one or two. One, I got to have one left. Because I am going to need that for the morning. I don't think and I don't. Or do I? Lord have mercy. Don't tell me that they all gone. Thank God. Nope, we got literally, I think about one of these is balled up in the corner. Got one left. This is gonna clean my face. So that can at least be looking good. But yep, I just want to come on here and tell you the good news. Let's just say you keep the energy right. See, people love when you're going through shit, but the moment you got a little bit of happiness and whatnot, they just that's so sad. But just glad that you were here watching, and I hope that you come back and see exactly what I'm talking about. Because I'm excited. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I'm excited. Okay. But y'all have a great, however you want. Because I be getting, it is morning, but you ain't went to bed yet. Have a good night. And I think I need to try to lay it down because I'm really excited. I'm like, you know how with the I was when I ain't know no better. I was excited for school only because of my outfits I was wearing. But I feel like for that damn thing, I just feel like a kid that can't go to sleep yet because I'm excited. I've never volunteered before, so this is new to me. It's like, whoa. And then it's like, what do you do? That's why you read the instructions that they said do. You just show up, do what they say do. Yeah, do what they say do. It's gonna be righteous. It's gonna be righteous. I'm gonna do what they say do. And then I got so many more opportunities. And I am really, let me write that down so I can know to come back to do this. Write it down. You write it down and let the Lord know exactly what your heart desires and what you think you need, and He's gonna let you know. But we're gonna network, okay? We're gonna network. We're gonna pray for discernment. Cause let me just say, I done had some falsitivity networking connections recently along my walks out here. People that sell you they draws and take them back. Ooh, oh, that is Lord have mercy. Oh, that wind. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to cover it now. Networking and accommodations. See who would be down for that and accommodations because I will put this in your ear. You never know, like you may want to change up. That's why I'm here in a sense. You may have been doing the same old thing within your life and you may have wanted to make a change. God darn it, yeah, when blow these things off of me. 'Cause I forgot to do got this crap. And yeah, you may have been just on autopilot doing the same old stuff because either somebody told you to do the same thing or you haven't given yourself permission to live your life the way you want to live or test the waters how you want to test the waters because I mean you can do that, you grown, right? um I don't wanna say, let's say if you want to travel the world, let me say research is a mother sucker. Let's say you want to quit your job today, don't even clock in, quit. No, don't do that. Put in your 2 weeks notice and then leave. Yeah. hmm Let's say you want to travel the world wherever you want to travel to. There are websites, apps, yeah, on your phone that can lead you to what you want to do. All you got to do is ask Google the question, and then hopefully they give you what you're looking for. You ever heard of World Packers? That's the only one that's coming to my mind right now, and here's some more. Let's say you want to go to somewhere within the United States. There are individuals like yourself and me. Let's say you and I, we need some help around our house. Um, Whether it be, let's say our house got a farm in the back, literally a farm or a garden. Yeah, certain people, they want people like you and I to come out to their house. hmm Yeah, a stranger coming out to their house and helping them with what they need help with. And there are accommodations that are tied to it. Some locations, you're going to have somewhere to stay, whether it be a tent outside within or on their property, whether it be a private room in their house, or whether it be they're going to pay for you to stay at a hotel or something like that. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to be either on their land or in a tent. So you'll be fed, food won't be an issue. So food and housing won't be an issue. You just got to see if you can fit the criteria that's needed from the host going out to their house by helping them with what they need help with. I think that it's a good thing. And then the cautious me is like, huh, I understand as the world evolves, I got to evolve with it and try to look at certain stuff. I do see a lot of good in it, and I also see some areas where, wait a minute, what you really trying to do? Is you caught in people? I'm not gonna take it no further, but I'm into this type of stuff. I'm into going to stay with strangers. I done did this I don't know how many times already. Really in my real life, dead ass. But I done stayed with police officers, security officers, crazies, people that piss in the bed, people that tried to harm me. I done stayed with the last of motherfucking people. I done stayed with people that didn't invite sick people in their house and wonder why they sick because you let the sickest in. Child, I done did it. So now let me really do it, and see what it's about. Cause I'm one of the ones. I love testing spirits, and I do not mind wandering. Like it's in my blood, it's in my DNA to do the things that I do. This seems oh so crazy to the next person. Yes, I will go live in someone else's house within this state. No, not within this state. Hell no. I'm trying to get the fuck out of this state again. Within the United States first, and then we amp it up to go outside the country. Now, with that being said, there not only the Peace Corps can you go out and volunteer, there are plenty other things online where you can literally sign up to volunteer, and you just have to meet the criteria. Let me just say, I didn't meet the ones that I wanted. I didn't meet it on paper. I was like, shit. But little do they know they missed out on a good one. Because baby, all that shit that you was asking for, that shit would have been done literally in maybe 72 hours. And then, yeah, I know me. Uh-huh. But yeah, there are ways to traveling. Either absolutely free or lose 20%. See, what I'm trying to do, I want no, I want them to, yeah, I'm gonna be paying 20%. I want them to pay 80% of my trip. Hmm. Yep. I want you to pay the 80%. The rest, I do believe I'll be able to manage on my own, being that my meals are going to be covered for, my housing will be covered for. I'm just going to have to cover for other things that will be necessary within the travel and staying at someone else's house. So that's what I've been doing not too long ago, doing my research and stuff, figuring out where I want to go, asking the Lord, hey, where we going to, what needs to be done, because we got to do, we, we got, oh my goodness, we got work to do. Uh-huh. We got work to do. We got to show show what needs to be shown for the glory within his story, honey. I had almost went in my bag literally like at 11:50. I was about to shave my legs and I was like, nah, wait. I think I'm gonna go to a park. I didn't want to do it because I'm already on camera and I'll be being my real raw, pure and authentic self. I didn't want to give them that to look at. But I'm gonna go to a park before I gotta do what I gotta do because I'm having to. I hope they don't. I might just gonna have to say no. I can't do that one. Well, I don't know if I got to show my legs on. Hey, yep, this is me. You got a razor? Okay, great. Yeah, because these motherfuckers is hairy and I'm itching. And I'm dirty. I need a bath. But yeah, son, I'm gonna say it one more again. I am excited. I don't know if I'm nervous too. I don't know, but I know that I'm really excited. I can't. I never would have thought. I really never would have thought that I would be volunteering to do anything. But something spoke to me when it spoke to me, and it's time to do something different. I'm doing the very. How can I say it? 'Cause I am a little slow. To be all the way 100, it was fear and not wanting to. Well, yeah, fear kept me back from volunteering. Why the enemy, I guess. I keep giving him too much credit, but that's what it was, holding me back. Because I don't know if you know some stories about volunteers. I'm not shit. This is gonna do it. I'm gonna make myself available. As I said, I'm spreading myself where I want to be spread. Just put that there. Uh-huh. And I'm gonna do it like I'm working for the Lord, which I am. Yeah, like, I smell like earth. So I'm. Let me make sure. That what I posted in writing down too. I'm gonna have to go to Dollar Tree tomorrow because I can't roll up with no smell goods. Because I'm literally almost out that damn spray. I gotta come correct. And then, as I said, I need to network. I would love to come across one of these daggone establishments that these people that I didn't talk to in passing and told me about where I can get some freebies because I need these. Okay, Dollar Tree. I really do. Yeah, I wish they had a do have it. I just gotta figure out how to get it done. A lot of stores be throwing stuff away. They really do. And I just hope that I can catch the right dumpster during throwaway season. That's what I was doing the last couple of days. Like when I was sitting locations, especially if I was at a bus stop. I mean, I'm not I'm trying to see how I can, win a little. Because restaurants do be throwing stuff away. Hence, I didn't even know that they had, was it compost? Let's say you cook your food and you decide that you don't want something. You can take that, what you don't want. Come on, shit. You the jumping motherfucker. Shit, please. Mm. Yeah, you can take your food that you don't want, the scraps, to these little areas where people collect it and they do whatever with it. Huh? I want to say y'all can think about me if you don't want your food. You can send them scraps to a post. I got a post area for you to send it. Can you get away from my charger, honey? Shit. Well, you can't do nothing with it anyway. But yeah, hold on. Let me show this. This is what I had to go and make a purchase to get this little thing right there. And it was, we'll get into it, but lifesaver, flipping lifesaver already. Making sure she's fully charged because I be needing my phone, honey, when I need it. And then speaking of phones, what day? I want to say it was October the 3rd, maybe. I think October the 3rd was the actual starting day. I don't know if you ever tried this before. Let me just say this. So I do vividly remember before the age, so the age of 12, that's when I first got my cell phone. But before that, how I used to entertain myself was being outside in nature 24/7, dancing when won't nobody seeing me, just doing things that were wholesome, you know, and I won't worry about a phone. I won't worry about looking for nobody. I won't checking nobody with a flashlight, future. I've been looking for you with a flashlight. Yeah, keep looking. Um, I know for a fact that I have been distracted when it comes to my phone. I'll just be scrolling for hours, sometimes even, like, let's say I could be sleepy, but I'll be like a kid fighting my sleep because I'm scared I'm gonna miss something online. And I know God do not like that because that's me doing what the enemy want me to do, especially if I'm not watching good stuff. The enemy loves to keep you distracted. And I don't like that he been having me distracted, especially watching stuff that I really don't give a about for real, for real. Um, I made a change, so it's been a couple of days where it's been hard as hell, and I slipped up still too. But I try not to be, if it ain't me doing me for what I got to do, I'm not watching nobody except for me. I'm not gonna do it because it ain't served me no purpose. I really don't give a. I'm glad that you give a flying fuck about what I got going on. That's all I got to say. But I don't give a flying bird about what nobody really got going on. I don't, unless it's aligned with what you know, something that I can talk about or use for my own benefit. That type of situation. That's how I can go. Drama. I really ain't got time for that no more. Nope. Could care less. But what I do watch, listen to rather, is feeding the soul. Hopefully, it's feeding the soul all good. Because some of this Christian and biblical talk, so if you ain't paying attention and connecting the dots with certain words, it's like the enemy is slid in that. No, no. But cutting away phone time. Cutting away phone time, and let's told y'all earlier about how we're gonna operate. We're not doing that dumb shit over here, okay? We're not gonna do that, babes. I'll help you help yourself, but phone time. Do you ever find yourself just being distracted on the phone and you're not feeding your soul with anything good, knowledgeable? Let me just say, being good seems boring to certain people. All I'm gonna say is, I love boringness. Damn sure do. I love being boring, actually, 'cause that's a damn good place to be, especially in this mindset that I'm in right now. Yeah. I know that I talk about good stuff, and I know the world that I'm living in is on a bunch of brrr, 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 bullshit. Mm-hmm. Say what I said, and I strongly feel that way. I mean, are you? I'm about to kill it, but I'm trying not to kill every damn thing. But I just feel like destroying the things that don't need to be here. I said what I said. It don't, and I ain't gonna tell you what it is. It don't need to be. Hell, I don't need to be here neither. But I was hurt, and I decided still. It's burning a hole in me. It's really it's such burning, but I'm gonna wait till it give me something to, because I'm learning trying to certain things intentionally and strategically. And then remember, I do what I do for my own reason, motive, and intent now. But I'm gonna hold off about the foundation name. Hey, why am I not even no, it's gonna be seen anyway because I know they're not gonna mind exposure, especially if that's what it's all about. And it's gonna help. It's gonna help us both out. They can use me to network. I'm gonna use them to network, and we're just gonna be some networking foundation here. DCHS volunteer. That reminds me of my school, because those are the initials for my damn school that I went to, Dinwiddie County High School. So I was at Dinwiddie County High School, and now I am in DCHS volunteering system, volunteering for a company foundation. Girl, I'm excited. Okay, calm down. And everything is gonna go great. And then the other ones, this is gonna be the opening for the other ones, because the other ones I'm not gonna lie, I was like, ooh, that's a lot of responsibility. Now this is what I asked for, but am I really ready? And I ain't getting paid. Let's accept the challenge. Let's do it. Let's challenge ourselves and see what's gonna happen. Cause I'm feeling good. Uh-huh. And then also it'll give me something to do when I'm not reading and testing the spirit. On another note, child, so just because I love testing the spirit, let me just say I have a bunch of listings for housing opportunities, right? Um, income based housing, low income housing, uh, supportive housing, public housing, nursing homes. Now, I told y'all the other day, being funny, if I just for content purposes, I will see if I can get in a nursing home. But this is the bull ish that's tied with it. A pre-admission screening, PAS. Ooh, I tell you that. Ooh, is required for all individuals requesting Medicaid long-term services or supports, LTSS, which includes home and community-based services, HCBS, or institutional long-term care. Oh shit. It's an insider for me why I'm laughing. Hopefully the ones who hear me reading this and know why I'm laughing, yeah. Medical LTSS screening is the first I don't know what those letters say right there, but anywho's, we're skipping some letters. First of the authorization for the Medicaid reimbursement for a nursing facility level of care, Commonwealth Coordinated Care Plus. We're doing a run-on sentence, honey. I apologize. Anywho, screening ensures Medicaid eligible individuals and those who will become eligible for Medicaid within 6 months meet the required level of care criteria. These this criteria is based on the degree of support needed to perform activities of daily living, ADL, whether the individual has medical or skilled nursing needs and is at risk for nursing facility admission within 30 days of screening in the absence of services, blah, blah, blah. Don't be commenting when my eyes is off. Screening is conducted by hospital staff. Screening conducted by hospital staff at discharge and community-based teams, including staff from local social services and health departments. You know, I'm not even going to speak on it, but I hope this is speaking to someone. Now I am going to speak on it. I remember because I was, trying to care for myself. So let me just say this: I'm a natural born helper, right? Like I'm a natural born caregiver helper. And it was in 2023. I do believe it was. If it wasn't 2023, I'm gonna say it was 2022. And this is when I was caregiving for my grandmother yet once again. And I was so serious about getting paid for my services because I mean, who works for free, whether it's family or not? Now I know it's the right thing to do, but I think the real right thing to do is to try to use the system, because that's why I was created. Follow certain rules, laws, and regulations, and get things done. And yeah, so I had reached out. Oh, why did the two numbers have to leave? But anyways, I had reached out to Dinwiddie Social Services during the 1 of the 2 years, and I did everything that I was supposed to do in order to try to get some assistance, financial assistance to care for my grandmother. I went through the whole process. Now, for those who know about getting screening, people that say if you're trying to get Medicaid and if you're trying to get paid to care for a family member, there's a process that you have to go through. And how my district was set up, Dinwiddie County, Virginia. Let me just say it was a long process for me to do what the fuck I did. It was. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it by myself. Okay, let me throw that in. I did it by myself. I had shit set up. Told certain people what was going on, and that was the issue. I should have did it just as is, because if I did it just as is without telling other people, I don't think it would have worked anyway. Because let me just say, people were playing their role, and then my, how the roles reverse and things flip and fall back on people. But yeah, had set up the whole thing, and we had two individuals that came out to the house. Robin Ellis was one, and it was a white lady. Forgot her name, but that white lady, oh God, she was my problem. Really, my grandmother was my problem. Hell, really, the curse and the bullshit tied behind things was the problem, honey. Let me just say, there was a force in the air of darkness that did not want me to receive the finances. Don't talk about me too much, babes. It's okay. We're gonna still spill the beans. We're gonna expose all of your wrongdoings because Kanisha is a truth teller. She's gonna tell it all, and we're gonna do it at this hour. hmm So I did everything that I was supposed to do. We're gonna turn this a little weird like that. I did everything that I was supposed to do, and ended up having the people come out. Before the people came out, let me just say, my mother and I'm guessing brother, pastor, they had to have a conversation with my grandmother. They had to coach her. Remember, I was in Florida where they do parler pas poussé, voodoo and stuff, all that stuff. But anywho's, my mother and the other party, they had to coach my grandmother in, saying yes and no to certain questions. See, when you try to get this type of servicing for an individual, there's a problem. You got to go through an extensive, you know, you got to answer questions. See, during this time, there was no power attorney involved. My grandmother had the free will to speak for herself and make choices for herself. Now, she needed help, but she wasn't that far off. damn sure wasn't that far off because let me just say, every question that she was supposed to say yes to, she said no to, and every question she was supposed to say no to, she said yes to, and I ended up not receiving that very thing that I've been asking you all, money. My whole life has been revolving around me not being able to get money, even though I go through the processes and steps to do the right things. I could have been getting paid to care for my grandmother. And that also would have meant that my life would have been put on hold because I was choosing to be comfortable and safe and not get out here wanting to work because that's not what I really want to do. Not the way people told me to, but the way that I want to work is like this. This is one of the ways. Anywho's, tell me why um, shortly after, or maybe time after, power attorney came in. Wait a minute, this little, however old she was at the time, she making moves. Wait a minute, she's moving too fast. We can't, no, we got to stop certain things, honey. And that's the very thing that happened. But I ended up finding out that power of attorney, which he surely left out a whole lot of information. He was acting as if he's been my grandmother's caregiver for the longest, and far as I can remember, you didn't even really go out there to see your mother only when something bad happened. And then let's just say if she called you, if she needed some finances, that's when, that's his role. That's all he was good for. Anything else, it's not in the picture. Anywho's, power attorney ended up getting medical assistance for my grandmother during the time of my whole this episode here. Taking it back to that deja vu live stream. The knock on the door. For what? Because my mother made a phone call and said she said whatever she said. I really don't know still to this day, but it's repetitive cycle. Um, he came in trying to instill fear. None of that works over here, hun. I guess you really don't know who I am. Hello, I'm your niece. As a bold one, babes, and I don't care who you are or what you do. It means nothing to me because you a little bit. Huh. But he ended up getting well, first of all, the power of attorney. That gives my grandmother no power to make choices for herself. Like let's say if she was to call something, anywho, she can't do shit. He's her voice. hmm Whether she want to do something or not, it don't matter if she want to do it or not. It's gonna get done because you got power over you. But back to this damn paper that I'm reading. Yeah, he ended up making that work for him. But this go around, it ain't. It's for her to go in a facility. Yeah, because the family don't really want to take care of family, especially if you've been. Well, he ain't been doing nothing. But if somebody been having the bulk of the barrier, they gonna put. I know I will. I'm gonna put your ass in a nursing home, honey. You go in the nursing home if you don't act right. If you don't do right by me, your ass is going to the nursing home. And I pray that the nursing home that I put you in be the right one, that they take care of you. But if they do, they do. And if they don't, they don't. They ain't my business at this point because all I'm going to say is she was in good hands. Hands that was trying to get paid righteously. Now, family don't give a fuck. Family too busy worried about their title. And this is my whole point. You can't take care of your family because you got to stay on the clock forever to keep up with your livelihood. Get a job. No, thank you. Not that type. I'd rather work for free. And if I gotta judge me when I say this, if I gotta come on here and beg, I'll beg, but don't mean I'm gonna be given anything. I got faith, and if it don't work out, it ain't meant to work out. But if it work out, glory be to God. But get a job, so therefore I can. I'm gonna keep my sarcasm. I just know that I'm on the right path. That's why you will be seeing. Get a job, and they tell you what to wear to the job too. No, I think take your own advice and continue to do what you was programmed to do, and you can come back and watch me, and I'm gonna show you how I may or may not be an inspiration unto you because they told you a lie, and you still hard headed. You ain't listen to me. If you don't go there, it'll fall because the rich. get more richer and the poor staying poor because your dumb ass keep going to the facility to the job. Anywho's, Granny going into the facility. Hey girl, I hope you enjoying it. At least she'll talk, cause she should meet some friends and whatnot. But it's just crazy how who hand getting certain stuff and certain stuff just don't work. All I'm gonna say is God. God is in control, and I ain't mad at it. But I was mad at like how the fuck how you that. And then after, because you know I'm the detective, I calls folks, I ask questions. Can I get that? How you gonna act like you been caring? How you gonna act like you and your wife been caring for her the whole time, and that ain't even the case? You only time you really see her is when she pop up at church. So you and your wife Octavia Reed been caring for my grandmother for how long, man? Oh, you really a liar? Damn. Long as we know, we know the truth. But see, one thing about paper, that's why I don't fuck with it, because paper don't mean shit, because people can create whatever they want to create, especially if they got power and got a little money and it can pay off some folks. Not saying that that's what it was, but I know something going on. So you can have a name and your name be tied to some bullshit because you doing some bullshit under the table. That's why I don't fuck with people who got certain titles and shit. Because really, are you doing the right thing with it, or are you doing it for ill will and ego, prideful intent? That part. Mm-hmm. Then somebody lied, and it's on paper. Like, what happened to the other people? Even my mama won't own it. She was the one who was helping, and her, she ain't nowhere in it. And then recently, me, I was just recently caregiving for what? Enemy, am I giving? Am I feeding you? Am I feeding you, enemy? Because you remember I told you I'm playing chess. Something had hit me to go ahead and talk about it. Wow. Long as I know and you know, you can't take this one to the grave. But yeah, you gotta go through a whole screening process, honey. And then let me remind you about me. When I was staying in the pad split, now and then recently somebody, the enemy uses whoever he can use to come in and do whatever he think will be done. I know this person was sent by the enemy. Why the hell would I go into a pad split again and I ain't got no pad split continuation money? That's just stupid. You should look, the next money that you get, you should get into a pad split just so I can stay for a week. Mm. The next time you give me some unsolicited advice, send me $3,000 attached so we can stay in the past split for a few months. How about that? Because if you watching all eyes on me, girl, that was just dumb, stupid stuff. You just wasted your finger time to do the you just wasted your finger time to play a pawn in the enemy's pan. That's why I said the ocean is the, we're gonna stay with the pawn, but girl, y'all better understand when y'all being used as pawns. Hmm. I see you. I'm like, really? Did you think you? What did you? I don't even know what to say. Did you? What? Did you, if you think about what you just said, that is just where the money coming from, bitch. I ain't got no job. Remember, I'm homeless. Wait a minute. Okay, so that was that. So me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, since somebody has signed me up for Medicaid, because I really don't remember signing up for no motherfucking Medicaid. Now, I'm going to take accountability and say that I did. But I remember having a conversation with my mama. She said, it's good to come around. Some she said, I remember, but it was a setup because me finding out the truth, they wanted me to go get hospitalized. They said, you don't need a job. You need to go see somebody. I'm seeing somebody, but you don't know who I'm seeing. And then the person that you referring me to, you think I'm that dumb, stupid, and slow. I know damn well that this person that you're linking me up with, she is not gonna keep our business confidentially within confidentiality on them papers, because she gonna go back and report and record to your ass so that you can clock me like how you do it on YouTube. You think I'm really gonna go to this lady? I don't give a damn if she black or white. No, what you should have did was chose somebody white. Then it would have made it more sense for me to go. But you chose a black bitch, and I looked at her and I'm like, she is not the one. She gonna fuck me over. She in cahoots with you. Nah. And then you gonna take some time acting like you did. You already. But yeah, they wanted to hospitalize me. Not once, not twice, but to my knowledge, 3 times. Because it take it back to another time years ago when I was going through my depression shit. 7 years of depression. hmm And somebody gonna ask me, I think you need to see somebody. I think you need to see somebody too. I'm glad. I was so glad I ain't said what I wanted to say that day. I'd have made her ass bad. Oh, she would have want to put her hands on me, honey, because the truth would have been knocking at the door like, you can go see somebody too. I love my mouth. Blessing and curse, goddamn, because I can talk my shit when I do. But yeah, medical screenings and all that bullshit. Let me read the nurse notes I did read. Let me see. I still find it funny how all this long I've been trying to get into public housing and low income housing. How the fuck? What? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna say God. God reject this my protection because this ain't what the fuck I want to do anyway. It's not. I don't want to pay this unnecessary ass bills that the United States of America is pricing. Let me show you. So the thing was though, and I'm so glad that it worked out the way that it worked out. How when they talked, you remember my apartment tour. I'm glad that that conversation was had, and the Facebook of the following. I'm glad that hole was dig because baby, I would have been paying an ass of motherfucking shmoney, honey. But anywho, it was 2 apartments that caught my eye. I was like, yo, no, if I was to, and it will only be for content purposes, because if I was to do an apartment, baby, we got to do short-term lease. Some places do month to month. It ain't in this area. I'm gonna have to move somewhere. And then some people start off with a 3 month lease. That's cool because I'll just be going in there for hello content purposes. But then I would really have a regret about this amount of money that I'll be spending fucking monthly. Hold the fucking phone. For a 1 bedroom and 1 bath. I mean, the bath ain't even full. I mean, it's full enough, but it ain't even full. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, ranging between 1410, $1,410, and $2,213. The 2000, the higher end is because if I was to have a balcony with the view of a pool. Because wherever I go to, we got to be near some water, honey. Pool, lake, ocean, something. I love water. Water is my safe haven. Water is my peace of mind. Water is how I can step away from the bullshit and chaos of someone else. For, for who the fuck can pay for? Not me. I don't give a damn if I do got it. I'm not paying no. I am not paying no 14. The minimum, bitch. I'm not paying no 14.10 for no damn. That's just the rent hole. Then we got to add on the lot bill. Then we got to add the gas, cause this location, whatever how this shit work. If I said wrong, I don't know nothing about that. Lot bill, sewer, trash. You got to have trash. Girl, fuck a TV. I wouldn't be watching TV. So Wi-Fi. I would need Wi. No, fuck that. We going to the library. Hope the library don't close no time soon. Shitting me and water, bitch. That's why I don't like city areas. You got to pay for water. Country areas is what I like. I love country areas. The water is free well water, but then you got to pay other stuff with the well water because stuff could be going wrong. But 14 to $2,000 for a motherfucking apartment that I ain't even an apartment, and I'm no, and I got to listen to other motherfuckers do what they do. Hell no, I'm gonna take that broom because I got experience. I used to live in an apartment. I lived in an apartment for 10, 11 years, however long I forgot. But I lived in an apartment on the top floor, building 16L. And damn it, if your goddamn kids don't sit the fuck down, if you don't take them motherfuckers outside and let them run that shit, mm, nope, I wouldn't make it in no apartment because folks will get on my goddamn nerves. I don't like people like that. No, and then I'm too close to you, too close. I like my space. I like noises, but I like certain noises. If a nerd, I got work to do, inner work to do, because things still trigger me. I'm being honest. Cause some shit just don't make no sense, especially right here. Sound taking it back to the past, but enemy. Uh huh. And then I remember when somebody wanted to meet somebody and said something. You is a ooh. That why the little fella moved out. You know, after my mother had said something to one of my roommates, right? The little dude was walking. Tell me, right after she said what she said and probably did her prayers, what she did, the little boy ended up moving after shortly after. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll leave that alone. Then, after my research, I came across an affordable housing one. I was like, okay. Then again, I was like, hell no, because I'm looking at the price of the rent, but it's gonna take me back to the price of the first one. So 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 923. That's kind of what I now. This less than what I was gonna pay for the apartment tour video because the apartment tour video it was higher than this. It was pushing the 1100 bracket with everything included. But I was making the money though. I was. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I ain't gonna. And everything else. No, them prices not sitting right with me. Do you know what the fuck I could be doing with that money? Bitch, I could be traveling with that motherfucking money. I'm not about to give you that and then knowing me, I'm not even gonna be at home. Because I like to be outside. So I'm gonna be paying for a house, apartment that I ain't really gonna be in as much. Especially because I'm gonna have to go to work. No. You see how they set you up? So you got to go to work and work all these hours. Are you counting the hours that you away from this home that you paying? Bitch, if I'm paying this money, I'm gonna have to stay at home. Goddamn it, I'm not leaving this motherfucker. I got to get all my money's worth. I'm one of them now. They're not gonna get me. They're not gonna get me like that. Just think I'm really doing my research right. Now we don't know what we're gonna do because I just may test the season because I did the past split. And baby, whether it was split or not, that shit still added up. Weekly, paying rent weekly. I mean, you can do it monthly, but I didn't have it monthly. It won't set monthly. Hell, y'all help me pay my bills too then. Bitch, I always need some money. I wonder the fuck why. Even, girl, I'm not even gonna get into it. Just know I know. And we. Uh-huh. Anywho, this was sound good to me right here. Auxiliary grant assistant living facilities. Assistant living facilities are non medical residential settings that provide or coordinate personal and healthcare services, 24-hour supervision, and assistance for the care of four or more adults who are aged. Oh, well, I didn't get that far. Okay, never mind. I can't get in that window if I wanted to. We're the one that I think I fit the criteria. It's one of these things. I fit the criteria very well. Hell, I probably could get into a nursing home too if I play my cards right. Here, I get them old men something to look at. Like, can I let me come in so I can give these people life? They family probably don't come and see them. Hell, I'd rather go see them than see mine. They can become my outside, family. Hmm. Supportive housing. View supportive housing opportunities. Where's the knowledge on it? Oh shit. Huh? Is this it? Building Neighbors is a rapid rehousing program that helps families experiencing. Ooh, that hurt. Hold on. Building Neighbors is a rapid rehousing program that helps families experience families experiencing homelessness move into a permanent housing as quickly as possible. Oh, shucks, now. Then provide supportive services to help them sustain it. To learn more about building neighbors and how to gain access to the program, please contact Housing Families First. Is it a single family? I guess I'm gonna have to call and see if they do single families. That sound good. My lips get a little Hold up, cause that's me. I'm homeless, baby, and you can help me move into a permanent housing, and you can provide supportive services to help sustain it. So I wonder what job you gonna have me working at. How many hours I gotta work? Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Hold on. Bringing families home. So first we read Building Neighbors. Bringing Families Home is a program that helps students and their families move into a home of their own before they need emergency shelter and other crisis services. This is in collaboration with Housing Families First. These families have income and often are highly mobile, living in hotels with friends and family without the financial resources and support needed to secure permanent housing. Bringing families home now includes housing support for students and families in blah 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 blah. To learn more about bringing families home, please call blah 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 and ask for assessment. Ask for the assessment and resource team. The art staff will screen prospective families, plural. Why couldn't it be? To determine eligibility for the program. Okay, I like building neighbors. Building neighbors somewhat seem like it could help me, but y'all got a S on that bad boy, so the plural of families. But I am a family. I'm me, myself, and I. Okay. Oh Lord. Jesus Christ. I got to. You know what I got to do? I know what I am, a child, and that's what I'm gonna have to do too. We're gonna have to find us some nice old little gloves, but for the night, got to do what I got to do, child. Shit. Oh, whoa, whoa, this inside. Oh, whoa, I don't like how that feels. The string. Okay. Yeah, that feels a little. The hairs on this jacket keep getting me. Let's pull this up. Uh oh. Shit. Oh, wait. Pull the bracelet down. Because we is in that hour where it starts to get cooler. Yep, I got to work towards what I want because I'm damn sure I don't like cold weather. I don't know if I'm gonna miss it or not. So I guess I better enjoy it while it is here. Because my goal is to get somewhere where we ain't got to deal with four seasons. No, ma'am. I done dealt with it for 32 years. I am ready for a change in that area because I'm so serious. I think it's stupid. Sorry, Lord. I'm just being honest. I don't like it. I don't. I got the choice, right? You gave me. I don't like four seasonal weather. You made you. Anywho's public housing. Public housing is a rental assistance program that allows renters with low incomes to pay a portion of their monthly income to rent. Public housing renters are assigned a housing unit to them through the Federal Housing Authority. There are currently no rentals in blah 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 overseen by the Federal Housing Authority. Y'all is full of shit. Y'all is terrible. Anywho, yeah, I did my research and I'm like, and then don't let me read this goddamn shelter access. bullshit. I'm just say they're not fucking with me and I ain't fucking with them because it ain't safe to go in there. At least not for my kind. No, if you've been in there, I do have heard stories. I've heard some good stories actually, and I'm like, I wonder why it ain't work for me because that ain't part of my calling. Understand, everybody callings is different, honey. What works for one may not work for the next. So I'm gonna tell you to pump your brakes, okay? Pump your brakes, cause I ain't you ain't me, and obviously you may not know my goddamn story, or you may be in denial. Whatever it is, that's your PP. I wish I could get part of your loan for it. PP, personal problem loan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is some bull. Shit, I got writings on both sides. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, honey. This reminded me of. Now I'm gonna have to scratch my head. You know, it's reminding me of something. What's the little things called? Mittens, closed finger mittens. My girl didn't upload it again. Why? Y'all should be. Let's see what the title says. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna hand you when I'm done. Mm-mm. Not on my time. Oh shit. Can't do it. Come on, babes. Not on my time, you know. Hmm. Thank y'all for still being here. Appreciate you, whether you can hear me or not. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for the likes as well too. Oh, buddy. Oh shit. I think I kind of want to remove another one, and I am, cause I'm gonna be my. You know, why? Am I? Do I want to be nice? Cause I've been that. No, I gotta be me. Ooh, and just understand, I don't care what you do, cause I told you I may trigger you. I'm gonna be myself though, but I do want to be a smart ass. You gonna take care of me if I come down there? Because you do know what season I'm living in, right? And then taking it from other people's. Why the hell would you travel if you're homeless? I know. Why would I travel if I'm homeless? If God told me to, for one. But the last one, He didn't tell me to do. I did that on my own. You gonna pay for it? Cause then we can talk. But if you, that's just a stupid question to me at the moment. For real, for real. I'm not sorry. So we're gonna slide on. But yes, honey. Oh shit. Ugh. I think I got it. Oh, gotta wrap it up now. Gotta wrap it up. You know what? We're gonna do another one of these. I kind of feel like it. Yeah. Go ahead and get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And if I had some turkey meat or salami, wrap it around this bad boy with the hummus. Oh my goodness. Ooh, hey man. Got, got to pray over this plastic. Y'all think these fake? I do. I could be wrong, but I think they're fake. 'Cause look at that. Why does it look so plastic? Now I'm gonna go back to this conversation. The only reason why I got these because it was cheaper than the stuff that I want. I wanted what I know was real. Celery, well, at least that I think. Never mind. I don't know if it was real or not, but I had a taste for some veggies. Yeah, what else I want to talk about? And I am gonna say this. How many people got 21? If you think I'm rude, I might be. But if you don't know my story, the reason why I'm gonna start moving the way I'm moving because I got over 3,000 plus videos. Okay, you can surely get to know me how I am. I do understand that new people do come by, but it's just certain shit I'm not gonna repeat and say no more. If you really care and want to know certain stuff, you gonna go and do what I say do. Just mind my business. Otherwise, I'm sorry, you gonna get that me. I'm gonna retract you, and I really don't give a damn if you unsubscribe or not because you should have did your research first before subscribing. Because I even give you the free will and tell you when I do tell you to do just that because you're not bothering or triggering me if you unsubscribe. You're only triggering yourself and reminding me that I am somebody. Because I'm just saying, I'm getting tired of I'm getting tired of repeating what I get tired of repeating. But for those who know, I'll do pull a broken record. Not doing it. Nope. Uh-uh. Move a little different, babe. Hopefully he got me. Hmm. I'm gonna have to go somewhere tomorrow. And just so I'm gonna shave my legs early in the morning. Look up the location for where I know I'm going to live. See if I got to pay some bus fare. I need to find me some ranch dressing that's cheap. And I don't want Dollar Tree because it's nasty. I know I've been trying to get to an Aldi for the longest time. I don't think I'm gonna make it to Aldi because Aldi I'm gonna have to pay too much money on the fucking bus. Unless I go ahead and get me a flipping metro thing, but I don't even want to do that because I'm not gonna be going to. I don't know. But Aldi what I'm gonna go to. Walmart too. Just can't get there. Can but ain't. kind of miss Walmart prices. Whole Foods, both of these was decent. But then again, no, it won't. This was $2.99. This so this let's say this was three. I paid $9 some cents. So nah, Aldi, fucking Whole Foods, shit fake in the damn way. Whole Foods, just the fucking name, Whole Foods. Mm-hmm. Harris Teeter, they hmm, prices some shit is alright. And again, no it's not. I don't want you. Good. Okay. The cost of living, man. Then I'm still Googling telling me what I want them to tell me. I think they lying. Just because we buy seeds, right, to grow something, I want this to see it's genetically modified. Because this is genetically modified. I know it is. Because look at this shit. That's not real. At least I could be slow. I might be slow because maybe watching too much TV, but that don't look real to me. That look like if I go in the store and I see, let's use a pumpkin for an example, and they got this look like plastic. But I can't lie, this plastic good. And I prayed of it. I can tell Jeanette, yeah. Because normally these things be having a bunch of seeds up in it. I don't know. It's genetically modified, I know. I ain't that dumb. Then again, I'm dumb because I'm eating it. Crazy. I wish I would have never threw away my stuff that I once upon a time had. Because, baby, I would be cooking it up every goddamn where I go. Those who remember the content on Other Queen and them, baby, we was cooking noodles, fried chickens, and burgers, whatever. Hmm. With my little portable stove. And all I had to do, I bought a pack of Amazon, them little, the fuel things. I had about 12 on them for a nice little, man, I was set. Shut up. Mm-mm-mm. But I was amongst some haters. Be on time. Yep, I think all this week I'm gonna be well for whatever I can afford. We doing vegetables. And it is. I just gotta do some research to see who got the cheapest vegetables. The cheapest plastic. Hmm. That's it for breakfast. And I only got one, two, let's see which one will do that. I got two yellows, no, I got three yellows to eat.
yellows to eat for breakfast, and the reds is going in the trash. They're getting worse. Yeah, three not gonna get eaten. Almost twice the amount than oranges. Excellent source of vitamin C. So they say. I don't know too much about it. I just know they good, honey. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Okay, right on time. I felt this. Alrighty, you guys. The air is out. I love this bed. So when I first got it, my dumb self, I was like this, trying to open it. And then it turned around, and it got a little zipper thingy here. And my camera quality is shitty. Sorry, because of the lighting. And I love like cute packaging. Real cute. Oh yes. This one here. Yeah. Get this out the bag in the morning so we can have more space. Excuse me. Pack this, pack there. I hate when I need to pick that up because they're gonna think I dropped that and I did not fucking even put that shit right there. So now I got to take me a leaf. Hold on. Hand sanitizer. Yep, I feel the damn chill. Yep. It's crazy how it gets cooler as the morning go by. So now I'm about to put these leggings on. I got as much of the crappy hair off it as I could. I know what I ain't do. I still ain't check my posts to see if anybody even took a vote. Yeah, the Cody's up. Alright. That feels much better. Alright, you guys. I'm about to log it off, honey. Lay it on down. Oh my god, it is a string. Mm, see, no, that's gonna fuck up my wrist. Okay, we doing that. Okay. She's doing what she got to do. My battery thing charged fully yet. Let's see. Pull these out the sockets. No, we're gonna keep it on here. But anywho's, have a good morning. Have a great day. What the fuck? Something. Ain't that a bit? What is in here? Oh, strings. Okay. Make sure. Can never be too sure. Yeah, y'all have a good day. And as I said, I'm gonna try to help your day through the screen if I can. Because I surely got a lot of videos to push out. Okay. But thank y'all for being here. I hope you enjoyed it for what it was because I was myself, real, raw, pure, and authentically. And I encourage you to do the very same because it's a privilege to be your real, raw, pure, and authentic self. Anywho's, see y'all when I see y'all later. Let's see if this gonna work. And I would be told you I'd be dumb sometimes.